had been a slow day, slow enough to go through 3 packs of smokes and hold a long conversation with my good friend Jack Daniels. Just another day in the life of Penkman P.I. As I went to start the conversation, she walked in. The dame was wearing glad rags and a face you could learn to hate. Drink, I proffered. She accepted with a smile. I liked her already. "I've got a case for you," she said. "I hope it's scotch." She went on to tell me the deal. Apparently her husband, Alfonso the Kid, had gone missing after running up some pretty big debts. Years of experience told me the two were probably connected. "So what's in it for me?" I said. "Solve the case and perhaps I can make it worth your while." I started my inquiries at the dame's place. I figured if I couldn't come away with a clue, I could at least get a decent drink. I focused myself on examining the scene, but not before she offered me something to lubricate the senses. As with many of my cases, the investigation picked up speed in the bedroom. The chick seemed to love cutlet toys as much as the sauce. A screwed up note gave me my first clue. If there was one guy who knew what was going on, it would be Johnny the Hat. Johnny was the local shoe shine who, lucky for me, had his fingers in a lot of dirty pies. Johnny and me went way back, and although he was a little rough around the edges, he could always be trusted to give me the word on the street. Johnny's memory was apparently a little hazy, so I slipped him some notes, and as if by magic, Johnny had a flashback. Unfortunately, it turned out Johnny's memory had taken a turn for the worse, so I slipped him a few more reminders, and it seemed to do the trick. He went on to tell me that one of his clients, a local gangster, part-time hustler named Troy Tortoni, may be able to assist with my inquiries. I resolved to pay Tortoni a visit. The characters round the table could only be described as unsavory. "What can you tell me about the disappearance of Bonzo the Kid?" I asked Tony. Tortoni kept his poker face, but I knew he knew something. "Maybe if you win this hand, I'll tell you." We played on. The stakes were high, but over the years, I'd got pretty good at hustling a few cards myself. Besides, after my little visit to Johnny, funds were low, so I joined the game. If there were 2 things I knew about Tortoni, one was that he was a cool customer, and the second was that his run of luck for the past 10 years had been nothing short of unbelievable. Luckily, my form wasn't too bad either. Tortoni came out fighting, and the table quickly reduced to just the 2 of us. The chips went in, the river got dealt, and as I looked at the cards, I knew that there would be one way to beat Tortoni's full house. With the royals on the table, I repeated my question. "I'll tell you this, it's about honors," was the reply. Back in the office, I had 3 clues and 3 questions. What was the deed? How was Tortoni involved? And what were his honors? I turned to my old friend for a clue, and the conversation flowed. A few hours later, I woke up with an empty bottle and a hangover. Just as I was about to call it a day, suddenly it all made sense. As it turned out, Alfonso the Kid had been in hiding all along. Cleverly disguised, he'd managed to outsmart me until now. solved. The table and myself toasted our success, and the rest, well, that's for another time.